Welcome or welcome back to another video of Brotato. Today we're playing the creature and we are using the SMG. Pretty simple or like pretty common setup on this character because our character actually scales with how much curse stat we have. Our weapons do at least. And yeah, I'll show you guys exactly what our passive does in a moment. This is, of course, continuing our guide series. We don't need attack speed. Yeah, our guide series in the New Dawn updates, we don't really need range damage either. Funnily enough, I'm going to roll and look for Harvesting or Luck, which are two stats you always really like on any character. I mean, more or less. But yeah, our character is very special. We start with a Cursed Fishhook, so we have a 28% chance to curse items when we leave the shop. This means that they have a chance to get a sort of boost and become stronger than they already are. This boost can go anywhere from 10% stronger to 110% stronger. So it can definitely make a huge difference depending on... Can we get an SMG? There we go. I'm going to leave this here and try to get it cursed randomly. That would be nice. But it can get a huge boost depending on if we curse it or not and how lucky we get with the curse. So yeah, we have a 28% chance per item here. If they fail, we actually get a pity chance. So we can check that by looking in the menu. Look, 14% pity chance. That means we didn't curse either of the items, so they both failed. We got an extra 7% pity chance per item. Yeah, pretty cool, right? And the other thing that's very unique about our character is that our weapons scale with 35% of the curse stat that we have. And that means when a weapon attacks really quickly like the SMG, it gets the most value out of getting that boost. Alrighty, harvesting, nice. So yeah, that's why we're using SMG. It is the fastest attacking weapon we could possibly start with on this character, and it will scale really well with this extra curse stat that we're going to get. So the base damage is going to be really high, which is usually the problem with this weapon. It's hard to scale up because it has very low range damage scaling, but getting curse stat is really easy on this character. So you basically just get a bunch of free damage and you attack really quickly. So that's exactly what we're going for here. Now we're going to go ahead and buy this, and then I'm going to look for... I'm tempted to take this. I'm actually going to lock it. If we curse it, I would take it. We're looking for an SMG, and then again, we're going to try to curse something. But you know what? Let's not go over the Corrupted Shard curse, because I'd much rather curse one of these two. Getting cursed weapons is like the main priority. The only thing I haven't mentioned about this character is you can see at the end of waves, we actually lose some stats. So we are losing 10 range at the end of every wave, which means over the next 19 waves before wave 20, we're going to lose 190 range, which is really not that bad, to be honest, because we just kind of have so much range, it doesn't even matter in the end. But we can also just get more range. That's another thing that could happen. But the more important thing is that we actually lose XP gain at the end of every wave. So it's more and more difficult for us to level up. So we would like to get some of those. But the main thing is just cursing useful items, and especially our weapons. All right, more harvesting is good. Roll again. Roll again. Luck. Perfect. Just more luck and more harvesting. There you go. Our first cursed weapon. This one actually got a pretty good curse. Look, 85% range damage scaling. So the way you can see is that it's 50% originally, or like initially. So this is actually a 70% curse because it's 70% higher than 50, right? You know, 35 out of this 50 would be 70%. So we got a pretty good curse on that. I would actually love to curse this bag. I think I will still go for it. We're going to take an SMG. Or should we do this? Let's just do this, and then let's take this, and let's let one of those get cursed. Again, if you're a little bit impatient, you can actually click escape, look into menu, and you can check if it has a pity chance. If it says current pity bonus at the bottom, that means you did not curse anything that shop. So you're going to have to wait another shop or something. We got to be a little careful here. A lot of cursed enemies. I took a bait, which is the only reason this wave was dangerous. Normally, you would just destroy this wave. That was a little dangerous because we took the bait. The bait spawns lampreys. The lampreys hit really hard, and if they're cursed, they are super tanky because cursed enemies get 150% more bonus health. So if they have like 100 health, then they actually have 250 when cursed. They also get more damage and more movement speed. So you got to be really careful with the cursed enemies. Alrighty, more harvesting. I will take it. Why not? Now we're going to go ahead and pick up this weapon, pick up the bag. Oh, I didn't want to pick up the bag. No, why did I do that? I wanted to try and curse it. Okay, well, it's too late now. It's fine. Treasure map curse would actually not be bad either. Coupon curse. So even though we really do want to prioritize getting SMGs cursed because cursed weapons are going to have the most impact out of anything. Because if you have a cursed weapon, even with just 50% bonus, if you have 60 SMGs that have 50% bonus or like boost through curse, that technically means you have the equivalent of like 3 extra weapons equipped because if you have 6 weapons with 50% bonus, it's like, literally just having like 3 extra weapons. So if we can get them up to like close to 100% curse, that's the equivalent of having like 6 extra weapons equipped. So it's almost like we have 12 equipped and at that point, which is why getting weapons curse is the most important. But cursing everything that's useful is going to be good for us. All right, I'll take a little bit of crit chance. Okay, so we cursed the treasure map. I will not wait for the coupon. I'm just going to go ahead and buy it, buy the SMG, and then look for more SMGs just like that. And then we could try and curse these things as well. I wouldn't mind it. I could reroll, but I'm actually just going to save my money here and go. So again, like I just said, right, we do want those cursed weapons. That would be amazing if we could get 6 of them. It is priority, which is why I'm keeping 1 SMG locked every single shop. Because even if we only have a 28% chance per shop, eventually, if you do that for 20 waves in a row, you always have an SMG locked at the end of the shop. You're going to end up with 6 cursed SMGs more than likely. So we're not too concerned with like specifically trying to only curse it. We want to curse as many things as possible on this character. At least that's my opinion. I think you get way more value trying to curse everything that's useful and then just letting the things get cursed naturally. Because like who cares if we have a cursed SMG on wave 6? It's not going to matter that much. It'll matter much more later in the run. Another coupon, nice. More crit chance, I will take. And range, that's actually really good for us. Oh, we actually didn't curse anything. Wow. Okay, well, we could just go ahead and buy the normal items here. We're not going to wait. And then another bag. I could take that. I could also try and curse the cauldron. This can give us a ton of damage percent if we curse it. I think I'm going to try and curse this as well. Oh, yeah. I'm just going to go for the quadruple curse here. Actually, maybe I should just take the treasure map as well. Treasure map and the SMG and then roll a bit. Because we have so much money. I kind of want to get another SMG. There we go. We're not going to try to curse the corrupted shard. Getting a curse on that is not that big of a deal. Like 3%, if we get another 50%, it'll be like 4% or 5% damage boost. Like who cares? It's not really that helpful. We could just buy that outright. So you have to make sure you're cursing things that are going to have more impact, right? Like a cursed weapon, amazing. Cursed treasure map is actually amazing too because it'll technically just double the loot crate drops we get if we get enough of them. Normally you would need 5, but we already got 1 cursed treasure map. So we have a 31% chance here and then 20%. So it's 51% chance to get a bonus item. So like cursing that has some good impact as well. Cursing a bag has good impact because you get a ton more money if you get the bonus materials, right? You get a curse on the bag, it can give you a ton of money. So like you really want to think about like, is this worth cursing or not? Like the coffee, since I didn't have any more money and I want to buy it anyways, I might as well give it a chance to get cursed. That's fine. But if I had something better, I wouldn't even consider trying to curse the coffee in that spot. All right, this is going pretty well. We're going to take a little bit of luck here and then keep going. Look at that, double curse. 37% damage, so that's this stat here. Every time we pick up a consumable for 2 seconds. We also have massively increased pickup range, which is good. And we curse the back, so we get an extra 8 materials out of every loot crate we find. We're going to go ahead and buy this SMG here, and then we can combine if we need to. So combine like this and buy this one. We could try and curse this harvesting item. Ooh, black flag. Oh, that's really good. I kind of like all of these. I think the padding is significantly better when cursed. Unless I'm misremembering. It's supposed to give like 2 max HP for every 80 materials you have. And that is a lot of health during the wave. So we're very happy to pick that up. Because one of the things about this character, as strong as he is, since you can't be like super picky with what you get, you just kind of have to roll with it and take the most valuable thing every single shop and every single level up, right? Like you can't be like, oh, I need to look specifically for armor. I don't think that's a good way to play the game. I think you should go for the highest value thing typically, and then just continuously do that. And eventually you'll be like, okay, well now I have a lot of everything because I just kept clicking the best value thing every single shop. But one issue with that is that since enemies are cursed, they are actually pretty dangerous, and we need a lot of health and armor to make sure we don't get one shot randomly. Lifesteal is also really good since we attack so quickly, so we're going to be on the lookout for all of those things. Alrighty, I could get more range, get more lifesteal. I kind of want to roll and then get armor. A little bit of armor would be nice, yeah, 3 armor, perfect. Okay, we didn't curse the padding. We did curse the SMG though, good. I'm going to go ahead and take this harvesting item. I will take the black flag, 2 materials when you kill a cursed enemy, and 10% bonus materials. We also get 9 curse, so it's going to boost our damage even higher. And then it does make the enemies a little tankier and get more health, but that's not really that relevant, honestly. I would love to curse the padding. I think this is a really good curse item for us. I would curse the sharp bullet too, so we can get more piercing. And then I'm going to combine this here, buy, and then hopefully get another one. Ouch, punished. Okay, we're going to buy the tree item as well. And yeah, again, I don't have money to roll or anything, which is why I'm trying to curse it. But like normally the tree item getting cursed is not that big of a deal. But if we have a chance to do it, then why not, right? We just throw a little random curse chance at it and see what happens. But yeah, the reason the tree item is good is because every time you break a tree, you have a 20% chance to drop a loot crate. And it goes up with how much luck you have or down with how much negative luck you have. So in our case, we're going to have a slightly higher than 20% chance to get a loot crate. And we have 2 of the bag item. So every time we get a loot crate, we actually have a massive chance to just get, or not a massive chance, we just get a bunch of money. We get like free money, and we have 50% chance because of the treasure maps, right? These 2 items here, to also get like an extra item for free. So it's really high value to get more trees spawning, and the only way to do that is to get more of the tree item. So hopefully we curse it. It'll actually make a pretty big difference, like noticeable difference, if we can have more trees spawning in the wave. And yeah, a cursed tree item just makes it so that even more trees will spawn. So it just kind of like increases the tree stat even more. All right, unique item. We do lose armor, unfortunately, but it gives a lot of attack speed, and it's unique, so I'll just go and take it. This we don't want. I'm just going to go ahead and ban things we will never really want in the future or ever. I think it's fine. I would love both of these. I think we're going to go for movement speed because they're a little bit slow, negative 2% speed here. Didn't curse anything, unfortunately. I kind of still want to curse these really badly. It's unfortunate because I feel like I should just pick them up at this point. I don't want to take too long. We don't necessarily need that much piercing, so losing out on this is not that big of a deal. I would love to curse the Vigilante Ring. We currently have a pretty big pity chance. Look at that. 49% chance to curse one of the items that we leave locked in the shop this time. XP gain is great because we are negative on XP gain because of our character passive. HP regen and lifesteal, I will actually take that. SMG, also good. Max HP minus damage, sure. SMG again. I kind of want to take it, but at the same time, I'm a little worried we're gonna not be able to get one to curse potentially. Hopefully we do though. I would love to curse this, so I'm gonna leave it there and then look for a gentle alien. Oh, we can't afford that. Okay, that's fine. This is fine. This is fine. We'll just go with this. So unfortunately, we're not getting a chance to curse another SMG here. That's what happens sometimes if you're a little greedy like I am. But the reason I was willing to do that is because I don't really think it's going to matter too much whether or not we curse another SMG here, at least on this shop. It will matter more in the future, again, because in the future we're going to have to fight, let's say here, a horde wave, an elite, right? So it'll matter much more to have like a third cursed weapon at that, for that wave. But on this wave, doesn't really matter. We'll be fine. Like we can actually play this wave with only 5 weapons and still be very, very safe. Hey, also, guys, if you didn't know, I will be posting a edit of my full Hollow Knight playthrough. You may not know what Hollow Knight is, but I still recommend or like would love it if you guys could drop by and watch that. I will be posting it on Saturday. It's going to be like a long, very long video. Probably, well, my longest video ever, but it's pretty much just 40 hours of gameplay edited down into a much, much shorter video than that, like 20% of that whole content or something. So yeah, if you want to support me a little bit, maybe drop by and watch that on Saturday. But yeah, crit chance, we'll take some crit chance. Max HP we'll definitely take. We lose crit chance, but enemies have a chance to explode. I'm like tempted to take it. we're about to go into a horde wave. Let's take it. XP gain, we actually lose luck, but I think the XP gain makes it worth it because we are negative XP gain even after taking that still. This we're going to ban. We don't want this. More range is good because we're in the negatives. Harvesting is good. It's early enough to take. Okay, we didn't curse the coupon. That's okay. We did get the Cursed Vigilante Ring. 5% damage at the end of a wave. Like, this is permanent damage percent stacking up over every wave. So we'll definitely take it. Get some speed. SMG, nice. We can actually combine these and make another tier 4. Look at that. 135% range damage scaling. 112%. So this one is much better, the one up here. But it's still, they're both still very good. Yeah, perfect. Okay, we're going to take the tentacle, take the trees, take this. Let's see, another SMG good. We do want to restock on SMGs. Ooh, a fish hook. This is actually very important to curse. We would love to curse that. I also took the range damage because getting a little bit more damage doesn't hurt too much. Cursing the crown would also be kind of amazing. I could take armor and dodge too. And then anything else. Let's see. Piggy bank. Interesting. I'm like tempted to take it and curse it. I kind of want to just try and curse everything here. I'm going to take the pearl and roll, even though I'm kind of broke. If I do that, it's fine. Okay, we have a chance to curse any of these three. Also, I only have 5 weapons, which is kind of funny, but I'm not concerned. This character is just so strong, guys. Like, it's much stronger than you would think. Well, maybe you do think it's strong, many of you, but maybe some of you don't think it's strong. It is very strong. It's very, very strong. So, like, we can actually get away with only using 5 weapons here. That's partially because we have piercing, but to be honest, the piercing doesn't really matter that much because it's only like 30% damage on the piercing bullets. Yeah, look, we only deal 30% of the initial damage with the piercing bullets. So, like, the damage is heavily nerfed. It's not helping that much. What helps the most here is just the fact that we're kind of one-shotting them because we hit so hard. So, it's just thanks to, like, the cursed SMGs, I guess, in a way. But yeah, the enemies do not have enough health to take more than, like, 2 bullets at best. And then we attack. I don't even know. How quickly are we attacking? Every 0.1 seconds. Okay, so we attack 60 times per second with all of our weapons, technically, like put together. All right, almost 1300. Pretty good. Gonna recycle that. Crit chance, nice. I will take it. And armor again. Actually, I want to take luck. Yeah, it's pretty early still. Nice. We cursed the fish hook. Okay, so now we have 2 fish hooks. 28% chance plus 35. That is a 63% chance to curse all items in the future. We also have a piggy bank here. Ooh, recycling machine getting cursed would be crazy good. We could take the goblet as well. I kind of just want to curse everything now. Luck and dodge, sure. Can we find... Ooh, not you. I want to get a weapon in this last slot here. A rocket launcher? We could take that, but I'm going to pass. Oh, that would be insane too. I'm going to try and curse everything. I mean, should I go for the goblet? Okay, let's just do it. Let's do it. Let's try and curse everything there. Those are all really good items. We are not going to get our weapons upgraded, are we? Yeah, I'm never doing it, I guess. But it's, 8 waves until wave 20 is also more than you would think. So we still have a lot of time to get all of our weapons cursed. And now that we just got that very beautiful second cursed fish hook, we have a much higher chance of cursing things in the future, which means as long as we set up, let's say starting next shop or the shop after, I'm fairly confident we can still get 6 cursed SMGs before wave 20. So we don't necessarily need them for like wave 13 or 14, right? So it's not that big of a deal. It's just good to like actively think like, do I really need it right now, or can I go for these like investment items, and take like a shop or two to try and get some more money generating things. Also, going for the crown is probably a little bit greedy. It's very late in the run, but if we curse it, I think it'll be worth it for sure. All right, we got like 2,000. I'll take the spicy sauce. I'll take the bag, sure. Crit chance is good because we're probably about to get, ooh, nice luck, a cursed giant belt, and we cursed everything. 16% additional harvesting boost at the end of the wave. So now we have 21% increase on our harvesting at the end of each wave, 48% more materials from recycling items, 25% chance to heal when we kill an enemy, and 14% current health damage to regular enemies, and 1.4% to bosses and elites. That is ridiculously good. I'd actually love to take the ugly tooth and curse it, but I guess we should just take it. It's fine. Mirror is good. We'll take that. SMG. There's also a goblet. We could just duplicate it. But this is a spot where we actually are more inclined to wait and try and double something. Oh no, there's a potential alien. I have to take that now. I wanted to try and take something that's like better, but I mean, we have to take that, I feel like. Could also take an alien worm just for some more max HP. That's fine. We're really just looking for SMGs now, if you're wondering what we're looking for here. Mouse, more enemy spawns, good. Oh, harvesting? Yeah, we'll take the harvesting, that's good. 10% movement speed and reduce enemy movement speed that are near me. More harvesting is good. This is actually kind of good. 4 range damage is a lot. Oh, nice SMG. That's what we're looking for. And another goblet. Good. And tree spawn. Okay. Since we don't have money to reroll really, and it's really expensive just to see one item, we're going to go ahead and give these a chance to get cursed. All 4 of them. Oh, no. My keyboard. Okay, guys. I can't move. Why does this happen? I don't get it. Oh, okay. Now we can move. Okay, thank goodness. Oh, man. Sometimes my keyboard would just like deactivate. It's like apparently it's an Asus laptop issue that is like irresolvable. So, or I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, sometimes I can't move, which is actually why I turn on retry wave, the setting. Oh, if you guys didn't know, you should actually do this as a beginner. I should make a video on this stuff actually for you guys who are beginners. But look, there's a setting in here. Where the heck is it? Like they made it like hidden. Oh, here we go. Retry failed waves and accessibility. If you turn this on, if you fail a wave, you can actually retry it. And I highly recommend you do this if you're a beginner, because it'll give you a chance to see if like in certain cases you can limit test more or less, right? Like you could see if you would have died or if you could have actually just played better in some way. Like you could just learn more easily. Like if you struggle with wave 11 elites, maybe you just do a wave 11 elite, you die, and you just keep retrying it, right? With the retry wave. Me, normally I will never click retry wave unless it's because of that keyboard issue. I only turned it on like a few weeks ago, but you guys had no idea how many deaths I've had randomly because of my keyboard deactivating. All right, lifesteal is very good. We'll take it. Ooh, nice 15% chance to heal. That's great. A coil. I'd actually rather recycle this than take it because it's worth so much money. We'll take armor, of course. It's great. There's another cursed SMG. Let's go. We can go to combine. Oh, look, a lot more tree spawn. 25% chance to heal. So now we have a 50% chance to heal 1 HP every time we kill an enemy. That may not seem like a lot, but it definitely is. I don't really care for this lifesteal and stuff. I just want to look for like weapons. SMG. Go ahead and do this, and then we're going to combine it in a second. Now we just want to try and get more SMGs in our inventory. Or sorry, in the shop so we can curse them. Attack speed, great. Damage and range, nice, we'll take it. We're in the negative on range again. It keeps decreasing over time, of course. Another pearl I will take. And I'll take that and roll. Ooh, baby with the beard getting cursed would be nice. We're not going to... Actually, let's roll. Oh my god, the god roll. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, I was like, we're not going to roll because it's very expensive. But I was like, you know what? There's plenty of decent items in the game, and having like a 60-something% chance to curse it, if it's decent already, it makes it worth it, right? And oh my god, we get the god roll, you know? Like the weapon curse. Oh man. Yeah, cursing SMGs is going to be the best for us, of course. Also, if you don't find any fishhooks when you're playing this character, I apologize for your bad luck. It's actually pretty common to find at least one. I'd say finding two is a little lucky. Finding none is a little unlucky. I think average is finding one fishhook on this guy. And then you, of course, would love to curse it if you find a fishhook. Because when you curse it, then you can get up to like a 60 or even like 70% chance to curse items, which is much better than only having 28% chance. Also, I need to get more what? I don't think we need anything at this point. We could probably beat wave 20 right now. Like if we really just teleported to wave 20, I think we could beat it already. Okay, we're just going to take it. That's like an 83% chance to curse or something. And we're negative XP gain, so we will take this as well over recycling. Harvesting is insane for us. A pearl is great. Max HP just to be safe, and we cursed everything. My god. We are cursing things out of our mind. I kind of do want to take this, but it's not worth it to leave it here. Another coupon. Let's go ahead and take it right away. And then look for something. Celery tea. 81% XP gain during the next wave. The enemies will have more health, but that's fine. We'll take it. And then we could take some range damage. Just simply take it right away. So now we have a 35 plus this is 63. We have an 83% chance to curse items that we leave locked in the shop. That is crazy good. So I'm going to leave this here. And then another cursed SMG. It's probably better than one of the ones I have, but I just can't tell. It's kind of hard to say, yeah. It's definitely better than this one. This one is our worst tier 4, so we're actually going to get rid of that one and pick this one up instead. Could take a spicy sauce, but I think we're good. We're just trying to look for 118. Ooh, that's pretty good. We'll take the unique item, take the damage. Oh, hunting trophy? Cursing this would be amazing. We could also curse the crit chance item and curse the luck. We'll just try to curse these and go, okay? Okay, we're into the giant. This should not be difficult. Yeah, he's dead. Oh, he's dead. Okay, well. Yeah, like I said, it shouldn't be difficult, right? It wasn't difficult. It took like less than 5 seconds, I think. But yeah. The reason I decided to settle with these items or with those items we had in the shop is because we already have 6 cursed SMGs. We're pretty happy with that. Of course, we could try and get even better curse boost on them and like really commit to just upgrading them. But like we could also just get 100% crit chance. And that would be amazing. So like, why not just try and curse the crit chance items and be like, yeah, this is fine, you know? And we don't want to keep rolling too hard when there's only like 1 or 2 shop slots open. So I just find something slightly usable, like the Lost Duck, gives luck, great. The luck will actually give us damage percent thanks to all the pearls we have here. Every 10 luck we have gives us 3% damage percent, right? So we're actually pretty happy to just pick up a random lost stock and then some crit chance items. That's great. So yeah, you always want to think about like what's the most efficient thing you can do with your money. And for us, that's going to be get crit chance and just more luck. That's completely fine. All right, a spider. This is not even worth taking. This is actually not worth taking. I'm just going to recycle. Or let's ban it. Let's ban it. Yeah, get rid of that. Damage, sure, we'll take that. This is a lot of money. I'm going to recycle. Lifesteal, recycle. Just recycle everything. I'm going to take more harvesting because we actually have the super crown. So we're getting ridiculous harvesting boost every wave. So I think it's worth taking. Attack speed, sure. No, we don't want those. More harvesting, sure. And look at that. Quadruple curse. 12% crit, 8%. We're going to go up to 50% crit now. And then we get 13 luck, which also gives damage percent. Look, 6% damage boost and a bunch of lifesteal as well. This does not get any better, right? It doesn't really get any better than that. Also, I don't know how good of SMGs do we have here. I could get rid of this one, but let's just keep rolling. XP gain, sure, we'll take that. A spyglass for cheaper rerolls. We'll actually just take it right away. Damage against bosses and elites. That's a specific stat, which is over here. Damage against bosses. Sure, we'll take it. Take some lifesteal. We don't want to like try and curse things if it's too early in the shop because it just isn't worth locking for that long. This gives a lot of range damage, which I think is worth it because of all of our cursed weapons. SMG upgrade. 130, 120, 122. Not bad. More XP gain. More harvesting. Some armor. We could take some armor. And now we want to try and curse some things again. So we're going to start locking. Lock and one more thing. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We don't level up a ton, but that item, every time you level up, instead of gaining 1 max HP, will let you gain 1 lifesteal, which is definitely a lot more valuable for us because we attack really quickly and we have enough health that we won't be one-shot. And that's really all that matters when you're playing this character, or any character for that matter. You need enough health to not be one-shot. But like, would you rather have, let's say, 300 health and 0% lifesteal, or like 150 health and like, let's say 50% lifesteal? Well, you would definitely rather have the lifesteal. It's not even close. It does depend on the character and the weapon you're using a little bit, but I think I can't actually imagine a situation that would realistically happen where you would prefer to have way too much health over just having a bunch of lifesteal and a decent amount of health. So we don't care too much about health at this point. Like we have 90 health. It keeps going up. Of course, that's partially because of the padding, but like it's still the same, right? Like we just would rather have lifesteal. All right, we're trying to get all the sea pigs for more curse chance. And a robot arm. That is useless. Unlucky. That's a lot of health. I will take that for sure. 28 health is crazy. 3 range damage, sure. More harvesting. You know what? I'll take it. We shouldn't be taking any more, though. I think what we want now is crit chance. Crit chance would be the best by far. So I'm going to roll pretty hard. 9%, nice. And then let's see. Cheaper items, 7% lifesteal, 25% now. A cursed decomposing flesh, and another cursed SMG. This one doesn't actually look that good. This is like a 50% curse, which is like the minimum curse. So I think I'm going to skip it. SMG upgrade, nice. 130, 137, 120. So our worst one is 120 right here. That's fine. That's actually completely fine. So yeah, now we just want to try and get the rest of them cursed. More lifesteal to cursed item. More XP gain? Sure. We only have... Oh, we have 128%. Oh, it's because of the celery tea. Yeah, we took a celery tea, right? Celery tea is very good on our character because it kind of counteracts the effect of your passive. 90% XP gained at the end of a wave, but we only lose 5% from our passive. So we're gaining at this point. Armor and max HP, sure, we'll take it. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my god. Oh, we're taking that. We're definitely, absolutely, positively taking that. That's crazy. Dangerous Bunny's pretty good. We'll take that too. Damage minus range, no. I think we should start banning stuff as well. We could try and curse this. Melee, range damage, and crit chance. The crit chance is what's attracting me here. Anything else crazy good want to show up in my shop? Nope, apparently not. Oh, piercing damage, sure, we'll take that. I just spent a bunch of money to see like 6 items, and then 5 of them were bad, unfortunately. That's how it goes sometimes. Also, completely unrelated, but remember to hydrate, guys. Drink your water. I just want to say this is unrelated to the guide video. It's been a while since I talked about random stuff, but recently I started swimming 3 times a week, and I feel really good. Like I've been swimming 1,600 yards at my local gym, or one of my local gyms. There's a bunch of them, honestly. I've been swimming at a place, and I just been doing 1,600 yard swims every day, or not every day, sorry, 3 times a week, spaced out, in the week during weekdays and all. And it's been going really well. The first time took 1 hour, or the 60 minutes. Oh, also for you guys who are like from non-American non-American viewers, I know like 60% of my viewers are not from the US. 1,600 yards is about 1,450 meters, I think, like more or less. All right. Ooh, nice. More crit chance. We'll take it. Anything that'll give crit is going to be really good at this point. I'll take some luck as well. Gatling Laser Cursed is crazy good. We're going to go ahead and combine this bad-looking SMG here. Oh, wow. It became my best one, I think. 158. I think it just got boosted like crazy. That's sick. We also got the Cursed Gatling Laser. Absolutely absurd. 117 Curse on this. That is almost better than this one. So I'm going to combine 149. Oh my god, you guys are getting crazy curses. Okay, this is beautiful. So now we just want to keep rolling and looking for more things. More XP gain, sure, we'll take that. Cursed Warhammer. I mean, like, we could, but, like, we don't need this. Armor and crit, this actually gives crit chance. I kind of want to take it. Again, crit chance is so valuable for us. I think it's worth taking. We could just try and curse another SMG. That's completely fine. Yeah, like... Oh, 170... Wait. 156? Oh, these two look really bad now compared to the ones we have found after. Okay, maybe we can curse some more SMGs then. Roll again. Roll again. I mean, it's not even good. The Gatling laser is insane, by the way. It's even faster attacking than the SMG. It has better base damage, way better critical damage. Like, it's absurdly good. Wow. Okay. That's a crazy high roll. Yeah, the boss. Oh my god. Dude. I'm sorry. I'm sure my microphone just peaked at like four times or something crazy. Okay, that was way too funny. My guy got deleted. That was not even close. The Gatling laser just deleted him. That was disgusting. Okay, I hope we find another Gatling laser, but it's already wave 18, so we don't really have much time to do that. We'd basically have to find it in the next shop here in a moment, which is pretty unlikely. But I mean, if it happens, right? I'd be ecstatic, man. Give me another Gatling laser, so I could kill the final bosses in like a second. That's just okay. It's been a while since I killed an elite that quickly. That's actually just hilarious to me. Alrighty, Grind's Magical Leaf is way too late. We'll go ahead and skip it. 30 luck actually gives a lot of damage. I'll take it. And let's see, anything good? Crit chance maybe? Sure, we'll just take 3% crit. That's whatever. Okay, another Chris SMG. It looks pretty bad. We're going to skip. Let's see if we can find a Gatling laser here. Mirror. Sure. We're just going to mirror this. We're very close to getting to 100% crit on all of our weapons here. We need like one more crit chance item to reach that spot. Go ahead and ban things that we just don't want to see. No. Please crit chance, please. A little bit. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. 353. Basically between 300 and 332. Our lowest is... Wait, sorry. The lowest is 307. Highest is 332. And 353. Oh my god. That was such a huge boost. It was ridiculous. Okay. We'll reduce enemy movement speed. More piercing damage, sure. I mean, I guess why not? We could try, I don't even know. Like, it doesn't matter too much what we take now. We have definitely won the run at this point. Like, we could take this, but get some more loot crates, sure. Anything else? 40 luck in a cursed pearl. 30? Oh my god. I just gained 33% more damage, but okay. That's disgusting. We could try and curse the lens, maybe curse this as well. I don't know. Like, we could just try and curse some things here and see what we can get for the final wave in a moment. But yeah, pretty good, guys. Pretty good. And as I was saying a moment ago, before I got rudely interrupted by the Gatling laser, yeah, I started swimming, guys. It is very, 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 what's the word? Satisfying. Like, I took 60 minutes to do the entire swim the first time. I had to take a lot of breaks. The second time I took 45 minutes. The third time I took 40 minutes. The fourth time I took 38 minutes. I think. Was it 38? Yeah, yeah. And then the fifth time, 37 minutes. And then today I actually went on my sixth swim, my sixth session, and it took 36 minutes to do the entire swim. And this is like with less and less break time each time. So like this time when I went swimming, I only needed 3 minutes of break, and I cut it into like, into quarters. So like after the first quarter, I took a minute, stopped, kept going, and then halfway took a minute, stopped, and then third quarter took a minute, stopped. But yeah, only 3 1-minute breaks, and I managed to do the 1,600 yards. Look how much money we just made, by the way. That's kind of ridiculous. We're going to ban some useless stuff. We're going to ban the ghost outfit. I'll take some dodge, sure. And then recycle, recycle. Now we would not need crit chance. We don't need crit. We don't need armor. Honestly, I think attack speed looks like the lowest stat that we have that we could use. So attack speed would kind of be the best here. So we're just going to take that. And then damage percent. I'm not sure if the range damage or the... we could do the math on this. I really don't want to do the math. One of these two is better than the other. I just don't know which one. 35 range damage is a lot. Technically, 4 range damage equals 16% damage percent. So, like, if we think about it in that way, but, like, then again, we have so much base damage with the curse. I think the curse, this damage percent is probably better. Now we would just want, like, more attack speed or something. Go ahead and buy everything. We're just going to take anything that can, like, give us more damage, like damage percent here. Cheaper rerolls is great. A pearl is absurd. 50, oh my god, it's a 3% curse pearl. 513, 553, 599. Oh my god. Oh my god. Give me more pearls, please. We don't need more crit chance. We have 100% exactly. We don't need luck or harvesting. Actually, luck could have given us so much damage. I just thought about that. Whoops. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll take armor, sure, just to be safe. Another pearl. Dude, these pearls are just coming out like crazy. We'll take some range. We'll take some damage. It's way too late for the candy bag. We're gonna have to pass. I'll take a leather vest just to be safe, I guess. More damage, crit and dodge, no. We have enough crit. SMG, no. Anything else want to appear that is actually remotely useful? Range damage and range, sure. Anvil, gnome, very funny. Yeah, we could definitely use those in wave 20. This is too late. Everything is just, there's nothing worth taking anymore. Like, actually, like, this is not a single item we want. Oh, luck. Luck gives a lot of damage. That's good. Any more luck items, maybe? Damage percent, lifesteal, sure. It seems like we have finished the run, guys. I think that's it. One baby gecko for the road. And range damage. Okay. Hope you enjoyed. That is the creature. It was pretty ridiculous, to be honest. Here are all of our weapons at the end of the run. We had 5 SMGs, all of them being cursed, of course. And we also had 1 cursed Gatling laser. By far the strongest weapon in the build. Just completely ridiculous. Here are all of our stats at the end of the run as well. You can see every stat is just completely out of its mind. Almost 300 curse, almost 400% damage, and 100% crit, of course, as well. These are the secondary stats too if you want to take a look. And yeah, if you enjoyed, maybe leave a like, comment, or subscribe. I will show all the items at the end of the run in a moment. But yeah, I mean, that's it. You could also click join below to join my YouTube membership. But that's it, guys. Let's go. Wave 20. Okay, this should take like a second. Yep, okay. Yeah, that was a second. GG. Here are all of our items at the end of the run if you want to take a look. They're the first 4 rows, second 4 rows, and the last row right there. So 9 rows of items in total. Very nice. Next time we will be playing the chef, so if you come and watch that tomorrow. That's it for today. Goodbye for now. Oh, actually, sorry. Top left, there will be a Brotato recommended video. Bottom left, there will be a playlist for you if you want. And on the right, you can hover to subscribe to my channel. Okay, see you tomorrow. Goodbye for now. Bye-bye.